Alright. We're back. Is it still bad? How's the lag? I'm hoping that we're getting rid of it. Alright. I'm just... I don't know what my GPU... My 970 I think is my GPU. Oh, that's right. We got lag on Criminal Case last time. Yeah, it's key in typing. Alright guys, let's do this. On your mark. Get set. Go. Alright folks, Pitching Case Idiot, we are back. Playing Criminal Case on Facebook. Let's go on to case 35, where someone is frozen. You are correct, Gloria. We lost Rupert after Dream Life employee blew his cover as Dr. Mortimer Pickering. Then we had to arrest Jones's girlfriend for killing one of their scientists. Not a good idea. Zoe had been suffering from amnesia for months following her mysterious disappearance, and now she says she was kept captive under the dome while Dream Life conducted cruel experiments on her. Zoe claims that she hadn't been the only test subject, but no one else made it out of the dome alive. And now Jones is in pieces after we had to arrest Zoe for murdering the scientist. So, who tortured her? Yeah, we don't know. I've ordered Jones to take some time off. He needs a break before facing another Dream Life investigation. But I have another mission for you, Ace. The judge said Zoe's testimony wasn't enough to close down Dream Life. But she could give us a search warrant for Lab 88B, the room where Zoe claims the experiments took place. Well, Chief, if there's evidence of human experimentation 88B, we'll find it. Let's go, Ace. Let's see what we find here. No. Always happens, man. You really want me to upgrade my computer, but every time I try and upgrade it, it fails. Brick. Tray. That wasn't the soda bottle? What the heck's a soda bottle? Oh, there it is. I have no idea what I selected then. Yeah, cool. Oh my gosh, Ace, this woman's been frozen to death. Yep. And you're right, we know her. It's Wendy Stokes, the Dream Life botanist who was dating that beheaded security guard. Well, last time we saw Wendy, she wanted to leave the dome, but not in a body bag. Ace, I thought we'd find something shocking in the room where Zoe said that she experimented on, but a frozen corpse is not what I had in mind. Was Dr. Stokes also experimented on, you think? That chair sure looks is meant to restrain people, but our victim wasn't trapped in it. You're right, for now we need to focus on figuring out who killed her. What did you find? Well, there's an empty cartridge of liquid nitrogen, Ace. Wait, isn't liquid nitrogen used to insulate freeze living tissue? This must have been what the killer used to murder the victim. Better get a sample of that white powder the killer left on the cartridge. Maybe something in this tray of medical equipment will reveal who works in this lab. Ace, solving this murder may reveal Dream Life's intentions and hopefully tell us what happened to Zoe. Oh wow. Dude, this is like, it's getting to be a little intense. Can I spam that? I usually do. The new one, it doesn't seem like I can spam it. I haven't really tried it though. Let's get the wet powder glued from the nitrogen cartridge straight to the lab base. Alrighty. Okay, so with those things being done, I'm gonna go grab some more stars. I'll see you guys right back. This has been Pitching is Eddie. Au revoir. Alright guys, let's get it done. Pillow. Where's the belt? Oh, there it is. Yeah, Moobot timed you out. There's no need to be going all crazy. Oh, Disarray. So we already found out who got murdered this season, because there's always someone. I mean, aside from Nathan, obviously, in the first one, but I don't really count that. So then now it comes down to who's actually going to be the murderer. I mean, we did just get... I'm not finding much stuff. We did just find out that what's her name? Zoe was a killer. So we did get that, but that's also not really a member of our team. That's more of just Jones's girlfriend, but she's definitely a person like that's been a part of our investigations. Ooh. Rorschach Reaper case, that one was phenomenal. That was a great one. I'm not seeing tic-tac-toe right now. There it is. Sneakers right there. Okay. Well, again, there's been a murderer from the team, kind of. I'm thinking, if anything, Jones might be a murderer. It's like glue, yeah, that's not pill bottles. Just something that tells me that it could be Jones. Like the crescendo of criminal case. I think Keen's been doing like birthday stuff, and he's been busy doing the stacking cups. I'm sure he'll start uploading a little bit more. That's not a scarf. Why? So why did I click it? I don't know. That's a scarf. Wow. And when you're on mobile, the pet animal pops up a lot more often than it does anywhere else. Hey, lucky one wrap. Oh, the chief's husband. He seems so nice. I mean, you could definitely be right, but he just seems so nice. Hey, Celine, Journey 8. Save that theory for Discord. No need to theorize in chat. It'll lead to spoilers. If you're not spoiling, it'll lead to other people spoiling. Oh, Estonia. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for coming over, Syria. I don't know how to say that. I think I'm saying it right. Now that you made an account, awesome. You can even hit the follow button, which will give you heads up, but you probably already get heads up from YouTube. Where's test tubes? Are there? James Savage did. If someone dared you to watch, I don't know. Depends on what the content is. If someone paid me money, I'd even watch Logan Paul. But you gotta realize that, to me, dares are, I don't know. Oh, he's a leaker? Oh, no, I wouldn't watch him. Nope. No, I like to be surprised. I mean, leakers are just, part of the game. Will you finish the final season? Oh yeah, I would finish them for sure. I'm just not going to be here next week because of vacation with the family. We're kind of doing a Mrs. and I anniversary / Junior's birthday kind of combo thing in California. So it just so happens that it's going to happen. Unfortunately, it's going to happen on the last case of this district, which is a real bummer because I'm super excited for this. Yeah, I'm gonna do the AI this week too. I don't watch Attack on Titan. I definitely watch Game of Thrones. I think that's coming out like what, next year? Yeah, I think I'm Team Stark. I think. Well, I'm Team Jon Snow. I'm not technically a Stark. Technically, he's a Targaryen. So, I guess you could say I'm Team Targaryen. Ah, bummer. Alright. So this is lagging pretty bad. I'm gonna have to restart the browser. I mean, pretty simple to know about the potential delay, so. Let me refresh this, we'll fix it. I'm actually surprised that they haven't tried to go into contracts or something too for a TV show. Because I mean, it seems to me like it'd be pretty ripe for a TV show. Characters are pretty well fleshed out. Yeah, Cersei. Cersei's a great foil for all the characters. I don't necessarily want her to die. She's a pretty good antagonist. Didn't we have a case in the first season that it was a grand piano? I feel like something fell on a guy. That'd be interesting. Who would you have who would be Jones in like a live action one? He's gotta be someone that's like a little goofy, you know? Oh, the bag of sand fell on him. Jones, who would I see as being Jones? Good question. It's a good question, you guys. Which actor would you like to do Keanu Reeves? That would be interesting. That would be good. I like that. That's an interesting angle. I like it. Just because the one in the Wendy's logo is a redhead doesn't mean that it looks just like Kean. Oh, Bradley Cooper. I could see Bradley Cooper. For sure. You kind of have to have kind of a goofy guy, you know? Like, not a comedian, but, I mean, I would think more of a comedian. Just personally. So I'm trying to think of, like, what comedian would do a good job. I mean, back in the day, Ted Danson's Rupert. Oh yeah, if you see that. Back in the day, you could totally have seen Will Ferrell playing Jones. I could totally see Will Ferrell playing Jones. I can see that as Ramir. Okay. And you could do like a Queen Latifah as Gloria for sure. Well, if anyone, I would be Jack Archer. For sure. The rally grade, well, yes. Well, now you're just talking about the people who they were modeled off of. Okay, ooh, this is pretty. This is like a, this is pretty. I should be able to find more things in here. Because it's colorful. And I like it when it's colorful. Red beacon. I'm not seeing that crap. Oh, it's up there. I could see Amy as Amy should be Kristen Bell. I mean, if you in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, she was already like that a little bit. I clicked on the garden claw, you son of a gun. I hate that. I hate the hit detection on some of these. They make them so difficult. Takes me back to season 1. Season 1, their hitboxes were horrible. They got so much better. Like, I went back to play Elite Mode, I remember, and it's just so bad. They needed to patch that for sure. That would have been a deterrent for some people that were playing the game, I'm sure. This is how bad the hit detection was. Ooh, Ryan Reynolds is Jack Archer. That would be a good one, for sure. Bananas. I don't know where the keys are. They keep hanging me up a little bit. That's pomegranate. That's not a hard Alright, where the heck are the keys? They're on the... Oh, they're on here. That's why I couldn't see them. Pomegranate, scale. Gotcha. Okay. We good. I saw it there. There's a thermometer. Perfect. That was about as best as I could do. Ooh, that would be interesting. Okay. Why are you still loading? Stop it. And I'll resume. Have me lose all of my stuff. There we go. No hint. Thank you for that. Yeah, this move over, man. They still have some bugs to fix from it. I get where they're coming from, but they got... I clicked on the security camera. That's so... It's multiple times, man. I feel like their hitboxes on this scene are not that great. Click the fire extinguisher, gosh darn it, again. I see where everything is, I'm just not clicking. My head's not connected to my hand right now. Ooh, Jack Black as Jones. I think that's a good casting call, too. I like that one. I like it. I like thinking of these guys as real characters. It's fun. Microscope, not telescope. Hey, blue homie. Alright, cool. We're going to be finishing up chapter 1. Now, previously, we've been able to, to do 25 stars. This time only 15. That's okay. Didn't even get them all. Didn't need to. Alright guys, let's do this. On your mark, get set, go. Alright folks, pitching this idiot, let's go back And now that we've got stars, let's examine the medical tray. Oh my gosh. Oh my word. Wow. They hit that one under a lot. Hey, so there's another medical locker key belonging to Herman Jeffries hiding in this tray of the lab equipment. This Jeffries guy must work in the experiment room, which means he'll know what goes on. You're right, we need to work with Mr. Jeffries. Ooh, a new suspect. And like not just a new suspect, like we haven't met this guy before. It's like a Vincent Price type guy. Hey, why'd y'all call me to AAB? And why aren't you in scrubs? You'll contaminate the place. Nurse Jeffries, this room has already been contaminated by Wendy Stokes' frozen corpse. You mean the gal who runs the greenhouse? Are you saying she's dead? Yes. Was she a guinea pig in whatever sick experiments you're running in this room, just like Zoe Kasuma? Whoa there, officers. I ain't never heard of this Zoe gal before. But I can tell you that all the experiments carried out here are entirely voluntary. Some of the scientists are so keen to advance their research that they agree to have minor procedures tested on them. But I'm always there to make sure no one comes to any harm. And what exactly are these experiments about, Nurse Jeffries? Well, how would I know? I'm just here taking people's vitals, and I assure you, I never take part in anything dangerous. You seem like a creep. Ace, that nurse can claim all he wants about the experiments in this room are voluntary, but it's always living proof of the opposite. All we can do is look deeper into Wendy Stokes' murder and hope it'll give us answers. Stokes was a botanist, you're right, which means a greenhouse lab should be our next port of call. Let's go, Ace. I should have put two and two together when I was looking at the greenhouse. I was like, oh, interesting. Let's do it, let's do it. Alright, well, there's a clue, there's a clue. Watering can, and then open book, lab coat, clock, and broom. Okay. Clock, lab coat, broom. Ooh, you can get a star. That was nice. Hey, this high-tech lab's a far cry from your garden variety greenhouse, that's for sure. But this book on botany looks pretty old school, I agree. There's a faded inscription signed by the victim. Let's recover it. We better tape up that torn photo back together. This looks creepy AF right there, though. This could be the last of Dream Life, but something tells me that they're going to live on for a little bit. Wow, that was close. Like, wow, that was really fast. So this book was a present from the victim to someone called Rose. The inscription reads, Rosie, you're doing a great job. I know you'll go far in the world of botany. Sounds like this Rosie was one of Stokes' co-workers. We better ask her about the victim. Uh-oh, love triangle? Was she mad that she was dating the Bellamy chick? Barbara? Maybe. Oh, it's like a company party or whatever. Alright, what the heck am I doing here? Hey, so I remember taking photo booth pictures just like Wendy with Carter on his 10th birthday. But you're right, we know the guy with the victim. It's Emilio Fuller, the meteorite lab technician we met while investigating Barb Bellamy's murder. Looks like Emilio and the victim were pals. Hopefully he'll have a lead for us. She's very pretty. Hi there, if you're going to pick up the actinomorphic hibiscus, you'll have to wait till Dr. Stokes gets back to sign off on the delivery. Well, Mrs. Summers, Dr. Stokes won't be coming back. She was found murdered earlier today. Wait, she was murdered? I'm afraid so. And Rosie, we believe you worked for her? Yes, it was a dream come true when Dr. Stokes chose me as her intern. Her research on Polynesian pterodipes was truly groundbreaking. Dr. Stokes wasn't just my mentor, she was an inspiration. I can't believe she's dead. If you don't mind, I'm going to go cross-pollinate some Concorlus petunias in her honor. Dang, well, everyone seems to like her. That's obviously not the case. Serious Ace, is it true? Has Wendy been murdered? Well, news travels fast in the dome. I understand you and Wendy were friends. Wendy was my only buddy here. I could geek out about superheroes with her all day long. Well, Mr. Folder, can you tell us anything about the victim that might help us catch the killer? Well, I know Wendy wasn't happy here, especially since her girlfriend died, which is why she wanted to leave. Well, I never understood it. Who wouldn't want to play a part in the most incredible scientific work since the Large Hadron Collider? Well, yeah, you already told us about Dreamlight's work on beryllium, but what about the human experimentation? Humans? What are you talking about? Well, if you don't know, so much the better for you. We'll be in touch if we have any more questions. Ooh, so he's not privy to the inner workings. Alright, so let's speed this stuff up. Ace, I don't know why, but your latest victim got me craving something icy. Well, that's nice, but can you tell us about Wendy Stokes? What caused death was extreme sudden hypothermia caused by liquid nitrogen. Liquid nitrogen generates rapid freezing on contact with organic tissue. Your victim's body became enveloped in frostbite, and all of her major organs shut down almost instantaneously. The killer would have needed like a gun-like weapon to inject the liquid nitrogen at a very high velocity. Keep an eye out for this, Ace. And also, some of the victim's hair had been pulled out, which indicates that the murder ripped something off of the girl's head. Oh, Ace is right. Wendy was wearing a flower in her hair when we last met her. This must be what the killer took. Well, this makes sense, and while the killer was grabbing the flower, they ended up leaving some of their dandruff on the victim. Well, dandruff will be the least of the killer's worries when you catch them, Ace. Ace found a notebook where Rupert rated every tea he tried based on olfactory pleasurings and complexity of floral melange. Only Rubes could make me chuckle, even from beyond the grave. He was pretty special, that's for sure. Yes, which is why I'm determined to destroy Dream Life for what it did to him. Well, that's also what we intend to do. Start by tracking down Wendy Stokes' killer. Got anything for us? Well, the powder you found on the killer's liquid nitrogen is magnesium corbate, or in layman's term, climbing chalk. People who go rock climbing use chalk to dry out moisture on their hands, so they don't slip and fall. Oh, so our killer's just a climber. Well, no amount of chalk will help them scale the walls of their penitentiary, Ace. Little quips. It's always testimony about you. Yep. Let's recap. I just played it. I don't need to recap it. He's the nurse. That's true. Ace, good news. Remember how your killer left climbing chalk on the nitrogen cartridge? Well, I know exactly how it happened. Cool. We'll see you guys in Chapter 2. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out. Alright. Now let's grab a bunch of stars, and then we'll finish off Chapter 2. Like on this one, I'm going too fast for the game to catch up to me. My guess is Amir probably found where the chalk comes from. That's my guess. I do like this interface better than the other one, and I like the music better than previous. So I do definitely like it. It just, you know, it's not as optimized yet. Whew. Hey Ryu, I haven't seen you in here that often. Ah, it's slowing down on me. I have to restart it again. Great. Yeah, it's 2:28 here. 2:28 in the morning. So 2:30 in the morning. I haven't changed my pet because this is literally the best pet that you can get, in my opinion. He gives you 350 XP, and on top of that, he also gives you potentially like 100,000 experience. They haven't made a pet that's better than that. Which I find odd. I would think that they would want to make a better one. Definitely made more unique ones for sure, but the robot is by far the best. I mean, 100,000 points for me, because I'm just trying to get stars as fast as possible, is invaluable. But you're right, it is kind of sad that it's from season 2, when we're on season 5 and they haven't created a pet with better stats. Every season they should have had a pet with better stuff. Alrighty. Alright, so spot the differences, that's right. So let me go over, I think it's the left side that I do. Yep. I have to remember, because this is, spot the differences is slightly different in the new version. So you have to look at the left, you click on the ones on the left. And what pisses me off about this is that if I misclick something, it counts against me. It didn't used to count against me. I used to be able to just click around. Be a little bit more deliberate. That's a lot more precise. I just have to be careful. I don't know if it's always been that way on mobile, but maybe it's just it's always been that way on mobile. Oh, it is different. I mean, it is the same. Oh, there's the rock wall. I don't see what I'm missing. Oh, shorts. Okay. My bad. Considering, at least to my knowledge, this is their only successful game, my guess is that there will be a season 6. I mean, they haven't really been able to branch out and make another game that I'm aware of that's successful as this. I could be wrong though. Let me know if you know of any other games that they've done that I would know about. That's weird. He doesn't have shorts here, but he had shorts in the other one. Anyways. Oh, my shots really close. Yeah, what other games do they have? I think this is like their only game. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it's their only game at the moment. Maybe we can check. Actually, I don't know how to check. Okay, fan page, help and support. I don't even know. We could do a search. Let's do pretty simple. Pretty simple games. Let's see, what do they do? The made criminal case, that's right. So let's go to games. My shops, you guys said that they closed in Magic. Yeah, they've had 3 games, and they've had these other 2 Magical Ride shops for forever. Oh, there's Nadia. I didn't even know that. I've never seen this.
At the very beginning of the company, we were just the 2 of us working in our kitchen, and now we are more than 70 people working here in Paris.
70 people for one game.
And the most famous of them is Criminal Case.
We have a really international set of artists and writers and producers, and everyone brings a really unique angle to the games that we create. So it creates a really cultural place in an already cultural city.
We're constantly exchanging ideas, questioning ideas, and learning new skills from each other. And because of this, we really feel that we're contributing to the success of the company, and it's a very gratifying feeling.
There's really a flat hierarchy, which makes for really fast decision paths. So essentially, whenever we talk about features, we do it as a team. Developers have the power to make decisions quickly and effectively.
There is no typical day at Pretty Simple. Each day we have new challenge, we have to face new problems, find new solutions, and it's what makes working at Pretty Simple terribly interesting.
Pretty Simple is a really great place to work. We have a fully equipped gym where they offer kickboxing classes, fitness classes. We have an entire
I didn't know they had
floor
70
dedicated
people
just
working
to
there.
entertainment and relaxing, where we can just play games, play music. We have a fully equipped library also that the employees can
Okay, that
out.
dancing was horrible.
And of course, there's
That
the
should not have
rooftop
made the
terrace
cut.
with the 360 view of Paris.
We even do some company holidays. We recently went to Corsica, it was great. So yeah, join us. It's wonderful working here.
Wow. What positions are they trying to fill? Back-end game developer, 3D animator, monetization, interesting. Mobile game, Paris office. Anyways. Cool. I mean, that's pretty cool to learn more about them. I did not know they were that big of a company. Because they're just for one game. But I will say they get all that stuff out within every week, so. Oh, come on, I totally selected that. Oh. Yeah, I know. It's amazing. It's amazing that they have all that just from Criminal Case. Well, they're gonna lose my business at the end of the year, so because they haven't done anything to help me out, and I feel like I help promote their game a lot, so I'm missing a lot of things. So gonna get a little bit more of my money until we finish off this this season, and then after this season they're not getting any more money from me. shoot, I don't want them to hire me. Just make it so I don't have to pay money to play your game. Well, and it's like 11 o'clock at their time right now. Kamal probably cheats and probably doesn't pay them anything else. But I'm sure some of them have got to go on look at the stream while they're at work. I mean, I know they hop on usually when they first push it out just to make sure that everything works correctly. Because I'm the first one that's going to notice any bugs. Nah, if the devs were, I mean, they could be lurking. That's for sure. The devs could be lurking in on this, but yeah, I mean, you would think that if they were lurking in on this, they look to help me out a little bit in terms of stuff. But that's fine. I mean, they're gonna realize, they're gonna see what the implications are once I go away. Yeah, there's other people that make them, but they're just, again, it's you know, what's the quality? They don't do face cam. They don't have like fun, entertaining stuff. So, you know, I went away for 6 months. So if their revenue increased, then you know they must have been like, you know what? Then there's no reason for us to compensate. But if they lost any revenue, I would venture to say that it had something to do with the fact that I wasn't promoting their stuff. Let's see this. Oh, it's a tennis racket. Alright, well that's it. So we're gonna finish off chapter 2 now. Alright folks, Pachinki's Idiot, we are back. Playing Criminal Case on Facebook. We are on chapter 2, where Wendy was frozen to death and Amir got me a lead. Yep, he saw climbing while we went to the dome for his interview. Killer had climbing chuck, so they must have gone there just before the murder. So get your carabiners strapped on, Ace. Let's go climbing that wall. One pen. I see the green crate. Box of chocolates. Where? Oh, there they are. Bouquet. Let's see where there's a bouquet. Shorts are there. There they are over there. Ace, what a cool gym. Rosetta must have wanted her minions healthy both in mind and body. Since her killer's a climber, we better look through this box of climbing equipment. Someone dropped this ID card, but it's written in a language I can't read. Let's identify the card owner using our database. You also found a box of chocolates gifted to the victims. Wait, those aren't chocolates, they're cockroaches. Gross. Why would anyone have sent these disgusting creatures to the victim? Maybe we should collect one and send to the lab? Alright. But better you than me, Ace. That's Hindi. Yeah, you guys can probably read what that says. We're refreshing it. It's starting to lag. Alright, yes. Let's... Oh, she's very familiar. I know who she is. I mean, I don't know her name, but we've definitely met her before. This ID card belongs to Shwet Narani. Here's her profile. No way, it says this woman caused a virus outbreak that led to hundreds of deaths in India 2 years ago. Yep, we know this person. And you were there when the epidemic happened? Well, this Dr. Norani made a deadly virus. She can't be a stranger to human experimentation. And if she's now working for Dreamlife, we must talk to her. Oh yeah, I knew she looked familiar. I couldn't remember how far back though. World Edition. What a fun place. Enjoyed World Edition. Oh my gosh, they made this like ridiculous now. Hey, someone dropped a flower clip in this box of climbing equipment. Right, it's the flower the victim was wearing. Martine said the killer had pulled it off her head. Let's get this flower to Martine to see if she can get anything from it. These cockroaches are like delicacies, I think. Pretty sure they are. There we go. Can't really double tap it that quickly, but yeah, let's get them to a mirror. Yeah, you can cut chocolate covered cockroaches. Probably just taste like almonds or something. Probably not that bad. Hey, what's up, Narani? Aren't you happy to see me? Secret Agent Ace, I didn't think I'd ever meet you again after that incident in India. Incident? Is that what you call releasing a deadly virus into the world? Oh, come on, it was an accident. My career plummeted after the outbreak. But at least Dreamlife appreciates scientific talent when they see it. Apart from the stale air giving me a dry scalp, things are excellent here. Dreamlife's top-notch equipment has been a godsend for my research. Speaking of research, we know Dreamlife's making a drug called protozane from Brazilium, and they're experimenting on humans. What's your role in all this? Secret Agent Ace, my work is classified, but there's no human experimentation going on. Well, then why do we find Wendy Stokes' frozen corpse in a room that's clearly being used to conduct tests on people? Wendy Stokes is dead? Well, I had nothing to do with it. Oh, now I'm late for my climbing session. Rosetta insisted on inserting a physical exercise clause into my contract. Well, that's not that bad. Ace, did you know a cockroach can live for a week without its head? I mean, that's more than I ever wanted to know about the cockroach, so please just tell us the gift to the victim revealed, who sent it so I can forget all about them. Well, the gift senders left their sweat on the critter. Analysis of the sweat's DNA showed that they were of Afro-Caribbean descent. Only one of our suspects matches this profile. That's Rosie Summers, so this revolting gift to the victim came from the intern. Rosie told us it was her dream to work for Wendy Stokes. She better have a good explanation for why she sent her a box of dead roaches. Wait, she lied to us? These people lie? I didn't know they did that. Ace, in France we drink wine, sometimes champagne, but you have so many drinks in the US. Martine, are you homesick? Or does your comment have something to do with the victim's flower clip? Well, both. I noticed a small stain on the flower, which turned out to be a mix of hojika and yancha tea leaves. Rather than being steeped in hot water, this brew had been infused in cold water, which means the stain on the flour came from iced tea. As there's no tea in your victim, it's your killer who stays refreshed with this chill drink. Frozen victim iced tea? Our killers don't like things on the cold side, don't they? As for us, Ace, if you think we should make another sweep of the victim's greenhouse, lead the way. Let's take a look at the exotic plants. Faux show. Yeah, show. Officers, have you found Dr. Stokes' murderer? Well, not yet, but we have discovered that you sent your box a box of cockroaches. Why would you do that to someone you admired so much? Well, I did admire Dr. Stokes, but then she decided to quit Dream Life and leave me in the lurch. What does Dream Life care about an intern if her boss is gone? Surely they were going to fire me. Secret Agent Ace, I've scaled vertical rock faces to get rare plant specimens, and it was child's play compared to finding a job as a botanist intern. My so-called mentor didn't care a fig about what was going to happen to me. So here I am, waiting to be left jobless with nothing but my bout of stress-induced dandruff for company. Okay, Rosie, I hope we don't discover that your stress induced you to hurt Dr. Stokes. I don't feel like it. Could be, but I doubt it. Let's look at these exotic plants. Okay, well, there's your phone for sure. Alright, let's see. Mousetrap. That's gotta be the skull. I see a butterfly. I see a tool belt. And where's the bucket? Right behind it. Cool. Oh, nice. Another star. Boom. Shakalaka. Boom. Ace's tool belt doesn't look at home in this high-tech greenhouse. I agree. Let's work on the name prints on it. And that's the victim's phone, alright. We should unlock it. Yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. Jen, sorry, it's Jen McFry? Jen McFry, okay, cool. I don't know who that is. Yes, the name on the tool belt is Jen McFry. What if this woman is? She clearly visited the victim's greenhouse. We need to talk to her. Unlock the phone as well. Oh, the wonderful codex. Ace, if there's any secrets lurking in the victim's phone, Kathy's sure to uncover them. Excuse me, Miss McFry? Oh, what's happened? Has that fuse blown in the cafeteria fridge again? Will I be having lukewarm iced tea with my dinner? No, we're police officers investigating the murder of Wendy Stokes, and... Oh yeah, I heard about Wendy. She was always nice when it came to fix the heat lamps in her greenhouse. Oh, so you're an electrician. Have you ever been asked to repair anything in Lab 88B? Yeah, I've changed light bulbs there after the odd voltage surge. Did you ever see what the scientists were up to? Nope, they never called me while they were working. Why would they tell an electrician anything anyways? It's a valid point. I mean, we had to ask, but we pretty much knew what the answer was going to be. Alright, Ace. At first I couldn't see much on the victim's phone apart from texts from her dead girlfriend, Barb Bellamy. But then I retrieved her deleted folder and found a bunch of irate messages from Emilio Fuller. Oh, really? But he said they were friends. What was he angry about? Well, it's not clear, but in the text he accused the victim of stealing something and called her a dirty thief. Ace, we better ask Emilio what he thinks when he stole and why got him so angry. Oh, comic books. I mean, he's going to tell us that. I'm going to put a lot of money on the fact that she stole comic books from him. No time to chat, Secret Agent Ace. I'm late for my climbing wall session with Herman. Hey, Mr. Fuller, your sports date on hold until you tell us what you were accusing Wendy Stokes of stealing. Oh man, you guys are like detective superheroes. There's no hiding anything. Alright, well, some meteor samples went missing from the lab. Rosetta found out and went insane. I even got dandruff from pulling out my hair looking for the rocks. And then I realized that there was only one person who could have taken them, Wendy. Well, why would Dr. Stokes have taken the meteorite samples? Well, because Wendy was about to leave the dome. I just know she was planning to sell the samples to Dreamlife's competitors. I tried to get Wendy to confess, but she denied everything. Well, Mr. Fuller, let's just hope your efforts to get Dr. Stokes to confess and end in murder. Whoops. She didn't steal them. We did. And well, we borrowed them. We borrowed them, right? Ace, our victim may have been frozen to death, but our investigation involves a lot of heated tempers. Wendy's Stokes in turn blamed the victim for her imminent loss of her job, and her friend Amelia was enraged that they thought he stole the meteorite samples. Oh yeah. Surprised we haven't heard from Rosetta yet. She should have tried to kick us out by now. Wait, Ace, is that Jones over there? He's not supposed to be here. Jones! Ace, I thought you'd be back at the precinct. Please don't tell the chief I'm here. Oh my gosh, Jones, what are you doing, you moron? Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in Chapter 3. It's been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out. Oh, Jonesy, Jonesy, Jonesy. Just can't stay away, man. Just can't keep himself out of trouble. Oh, I guarantee you Jones is looking for something with Zoe. But that's, like, definitely against what, it's definitely against what the chief told him to do. It's like, what did you do, Jonesy? What did you do? Hopefully nothing yet. Whoa, what the heck just happened? Or restarted on its own, okay. I don't know if that's a soda can. Oh, it is a soda can, okay. Hey, I almost prefer the auto restart than having it lag out on me. If it catches it like before. Okay. Flag, I forget. There's the flag. Oh man. Oh, has anyone in here heard of Dragalia Lost? Anyone heard of that game? It's supposed to be coming out in like 2 weeks. Nope. Here, I'll show you guys. It's a mobile game.
Canvas stat turned upside down.
Alright, so that's that part. Let's see if there's actually the it's basically a mobile game, but it's like an RPG.
There is still a way.
Anyways, looks super cool. I'll be playing that for sure. So I'm on their Discord. So if you guys like to play mobile games and it seems like your cup of tea, let me know. And I'm sure there's gonna be clans, multiplayer, friends, and stuff, and I'll add you guys. I've pre-ordered it for myself, and all you gotta do is just register in your Google Play Store or iOS store. And what that'll do is when it does get released, you'll get a notification to download it. And by pre-ordering it now, or at least like signing up for it, you end up getting like a free pull basically. So there's going to be, you know, randomized loot for characters and weapons and stuff. I think you get a 10 pull at this point, to where you can pull for 10 items or whatever. So definitely something I'm going to be playing. I'll probably do some videos on it when it comes out, because I'm pretty it looks amazing. It looks very pretty and looks very fun. So that's just something I was going to let you guys know, because with those types of games it's always fun to have like a clan or a bunch of friends. So it's called Dragalia Lost. If you guys have your mobile phones out right now, you can just go to it. On the Apple Store, I just type in Dragalia Lost and it asks you a pre-order. You click on it, and it's going to be free to download, and obviously it's probably going to be pay to win to a certain degree, but I'm going to see if I can go free to play as long as possible and see how far free to play gets me. So, Sword Art Online. They also said that it looks a little bit like Fire Emblem Heroes. It looks like there's a couple other games. I guess the company that made it, Psy Games or whatever, has a couple of games out there that are similar to that. So I've not really ever played anything like that particularly. So I'm excited to kind of play it and see what it looks like. You know, how it plays. But just, you know, if you guys are I mean, we'll see. Usually with those types of games, I will play for a little bit and see what it's like. Like, for instance, Golf or Clash Royale, great game. Golf Clash was a great game. Didn't pay any money for it. You know, wasn't as big as other people. It's also nice to get in on the ground floor, because if you come in like 6 months later, you have a bunch of people that have paid money and they're way ahead of you. But if you can get in right when the game gets released, you have a better chance of staying up to date with people, or at least with more people. So I'm excited for it. I'm really looking forward to playing it. I don't think I'll spend any money. Only mobile game I've really spent money on is WWE Champions, but that's just because that's my Bejeweled game, and spent a little bit of money on that. But I've gone free to play on that game now, though, because I'm not spending any more money on it, because I've already kind of capped out. But I am excited for Dragalia Lost, because right now I'm only playing 2 mobile games. I mean, Clash Royale, not really at all. So I'm really just playing Champions, and Champions is it's just a fun, like, Candy Crush type game that I'm playing. I'm looking forward to kind of a new challenge. Where is a flashlight? I don't see one. Alright, there it is. And if that game is like what I think it's like, which it's going to be more of a grind fest for dungeon crawling and stuff, I might just grind it and have fun grinding and not pay, and just grind and then have polls and stuff like that. Cactus, there it is. Hey, ID? IED? How do you say that? IED, I think, probably. Yeah, you're late, but you're getting right to the good stuff of Chapter 3. Great, there's lag, so let's browser. Like aardvark and D, like you're saying letter D itself. Okay, so Audi. So just Audi. Okay. Almost like an Audi, but without the U, so it's just Audi. Oh, that's a cool name. Oh, the two little tinies are doing well. Junior turns 3 next month, and the other one is getting in like 4 or 5 teeth right now, so he screams, yells, and is generally unpleasant a lot of the time. So I am looking forward to the teeth coming in, because there are moments where he's a doll, but for the most part he's an absolute. He has his moments of being a pill. I was telling this to my coworkers yesterday, but Junior, we have an alarm in our house. We have alarms all over our house, but we have some alarms that if the windows were to ever break, like someone were to break our windows and break in, an alarm would go off, and the littlest one screams so loud when pissed off that he sets off the breaking of the glass. So his scream is as loud and high pitched as glass breaking. So to give an idea of what his screams can be like in terms of when he's pissed off or when he's uncomfortable, it's just crazy. Yeah, I know, man. It's crazy. It's been 3 years, man. I remember him coming on the cases back in the day, 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago. I'm gonna put him back on the case, but the problem is he talks now. He can't read, but he talks. I don't need him to be saying something like his brother's name or his name or anything like that. So, I don't need him to be saying anything inappropriate or stuff like that. Well, the missus, at this point, I record at 2:30 a.m. or 2 a.m. or usually 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. and she's asleep. Like last night, I went to bed before she did, so I go to bed right after the kids go to bed, and she stayed up for a couple of hours because it was like I went to bed at like 8 o'clock. Because I try and get to sleep on Wednesday nights super early so I can at least get 4 hours of sleep. Shoe. Yeah, there's a shoe. Alright, so now I guess the question is, with a little over 1 million, can I hit the 1 million? Can I hit the 1 million and not do another? Let's see if we can do that. Did I get it? Oh, please tell me I got it. Oh. Oh, 15,000. Oh, for the love of Pete. Ugh. That pains me. $15,000 away, man. That's rough. And they teased me. Alright, let's do this, guys. Let's finish off chapter 3. Alright, folks, Pachini's Idiot, we are headed back to chapter 3, where Jones has infiltrated Dream Life, and that's not a good thing. Yes, how can you expect me to do nothing while people who are Zoe are roaming free? Yeah, we get that, Jones, but let us handle it. You're right, Glory, I'm an idiot. I'll leave the dome immediately. Please don't tell the chief about this. Oh my gosh, Jones. Let's make another sweep of the gym. Alright. Oh my gosh, it looks like she knows the victim. They're under the dome, everybody knows the victim. Scooter, stain paper. Yeah, there's a hot dog cart. I see the pinwheel. Gym bag is obviously one. Round white device, so it's right there. Hey, this note you picked up is addressed to Wendy. Let's move the brown powder to see what the message says. And I agree, we should definitely look inside the victim's gym bag. What's that weird gadget? It's one of those Dream Life hologram devices. I agree, we should unlock the device. Ace, we're hot in the heels for our killer. Yes, we are. We are getting close. ADUE, I think, is the right one. Yep. That's a little laggy because I got that was all in the first time. I should have gotten 9 energy. Alright, Ace, let's switch on this unlocked hologram thingy. Dr. Soch, your presence is required. Report to Lab 88B at once. Oh dear. You're right, we need some answers from Dr. Noorani. I would not be surprised if Noorani is the killer, for sure. We already know she has questionable morals. Oh, snap. Ace, the note 20 says, trust me, you don't want to be the next one strapped to that chair. That chair. Could that be the note warning the victim about the human experimentation? Taking a closer look at the brown particle left on the note, we'll be sure to reveal who sent it, Ace. Ooh, that's going to be the nurse. It's going to be the nurse. Pretty interesting. Everyone's lying. Shocker. Gosh, this is so annoying. Ooh. Found a bra. This bra in the victim's gym bag is definitely not for playing sports in Ace. You're right, it was a gift for Wendy. The tag says your girlfriend may be dead, but your love life doesn't have to end. Whoa. Elizabeth Gabriel could find out by analyzing the handwriting. Oh, snap. Oh, who's her love lion? Interesting. Interesting. Iodine. Ace's rub bits left on the note are dried iodine. Don't nurses use iodine in saline wounds? Well, Herman Jeffries wrote this note warning the victim about being strapped to that chair. Jeffries said there are no involuntary experiments going on. He's got some explaining to do. Oh, snap. We caught him. Ugh, it's just one I see after another under the dome. I miss my Mangolasis. Well, Dr. Nerani, why did you ask the victim to meet you in the room where we found her body? Do you really expect us to believe that you had nothing to do with her death? Oh, you're jumping the gun here, Secret Agent Ace. Yeah, I did ask Stokes to 88B, but it was merely to see how her research was going. Horticulture findings play a crucial role in my line of work. Then tell us what your line of work is. What exactly is going on in Lab 88B? Look, Secret Agent Ace, I can't vouch for anyone else, but I certainly haven't hurt anyone. Wow, Dr. Nerani, if you've gone down the evil scientist route again, Secret Agent Ace will find out. It's crazy. What's up, creepy guy? Now, where's that salicylic acid hiding? Oh, hey, Secret Agent Ace. I was just looking for someone to treat my darn dandruff. Hey, Nurse Jeffries, we found your note to Wendy Stokes. You told the scientists only voluntarily performed experiments on themselves, so why'd you threaten to strap her to that chair? Whoa. This here's a misunderstanding, Secret Agent Ace. My note wasn't about experiments. I was just worried about Dr. Stokes' health. What are you talking about? I do weekly health checks on all Dream Life employees. I sit them down in my chair and check things like their heart rate and sugar levels. Wendy was stressed lately and it made her blood pressure skyrocket. Even her intern Rosie mentioned she was worried when I popped by for an iced tea. Nurse Jeffries, I had never taken a doctor strap me to a chair for a physical, and I don't like being taken for an idiot. I hope you, for your sake, didn't go further than threats. I think it's either him or Dr. Nerani. A service in the brazier to the victim is certainly not afraid of their sexuality. As for the message, your girlfriend may be dead, but your love life doesn't have to end. This shows an assertive person who's used to getting what they want. It was rather pushy. Did you pick up any of the personality traits from the handwriting? Well, do you see the long Y's? This indicates a practical person who's good at fixing things. Ah, the slanted writing also reveals a quirky personality. Well, the narrowness of the letter shows that your victim's admirer is a woman. A quirky woman who fixes things. You're right, Ace. We know someone just like that. Jenna McFry, Dream Life's electrician. Well, funny, McFry never mentioned her feelings for our victim, though it seems she pursued her pretty aggressively. We better ask her about it. I should have known. That electrician was a little eccentric. Miss McFry, we know you're interested in Dr. Stokes and that it was more than platonic. How could anyone not want to be with such a voluptuous babe? Every time I saw her, it was like 10,000 volts to the system. Well, I see your feelings were intense. Did Dr. Stokes feel the same way? No. Can you believe it? First, I thought it was only because Wendy was going out with that security guard. When Barb died, there was nothing standing in the way of our hot affair. I wooed Wendy with presents and sweet talk, and how long was she going to keep rejecting me? I see you don't quite grasp the meaning of no, Miss McFry. Let's hope flirting was the most aggressive thing he did to Mrs. Stokes. let's recap. Yep. Yep. I agree. You can recap. I've been playing this case all in one sitting, so I don't need to recap. Yeah, she doesn't have a dandruff. I'm pretty sure she's not it. She's not really there. Or banana peel, car battery, dirty glass. That's definitely something. The blue box is something for sure. I see the umbrella and I see the mouse. Perfect. Hey, so nitrogen cartridges in the box looks just like the one we found next to Wendy's body. There's a gun in there too. Quick, let's open it. This dirty glass smells of iced tea. Could be our killers. Let's get a sample. Hey, cracking these final clues will lead us straight to Wendy's killer. I just know it. Oh, I know it as well. That's why I skipped all of your dialogue before. I want to get to the nitty gritty. I don't like how slow this one is. So Amir can discover something from the dredges of iced tea left in the glass. I don't think it's the intern. I mean, it could be, but I don't think so. I think it's Dr. Naromi or the creepy guy. The killer uses nitrogen gun to freeze our victim. Rita will know. Let's get the gun straight to her. It's the only possible explanation. Hey, say all you want about Dream Life, but this nitrogen gun, I've never seen anything like it. Well, we think the gun was the killer used to turn Wendy Stokes into an ice sculpture. Well, that's the murder weapon, alright. I used it to freeze various things, and it's highly effective. But I had to stop because little Hector got scared. That's right, we got out of the puppy. That's awesome. Glad you like the gun, Rita, but we still got a killer on the loose. Well, yeah, your nitrogen gunslinger left some DNA on the weapon. Amir said it wasn't clean enough for a full profile, but it did reveal that your killer has green eyes. Well, Ace, most people get green with envy, but in our killer's case, they're green with murder. Ooh. I feel like her assistant had green eyes. Ace, I know you're pressed for time, so I'll get straight to the point. First off, tea contains tannic acid, which gradually darkens on exposure to air. I cross-referenced the tannin development in the iced tea in the glass to the time of Wendy's desk, and it confirms it was poured just before the murder, so it has to be the killer who drank it. Nice one, Amir. And did the sample reveal anything about them? Well, yes, the tea dissolved on the killer's lipstick, and minute particles of it were left on the sample. Ah, so our killer likes a little bit of makeup. They do. Also, Ace, I'll be running some more tests on your sample because I found something curious. I'll keep you posted. But for now, go get your killer. It's her friend. Ace, there's more sick than solving Wendy Stokes' murders. It's also about knowing what goes on in the experimentation room. So let's go arrest our killer. Oh, great. Did she want to kill her so that she could take over her spot? Yeah, it's definitely her. Rosie Summers, you're under arrest for the murder of Wendy Stokes. Oh, Secret Agent Ace, I couldn't hurt a flower, let alone a human. Well, your lies are as flaky as your scalp, which is why we find your dandruff all over the victim. Everyone's got skin issues under this stuffy dome. So what was your lipstick doing on the glass of iced tea we found at the crime scene? I can explain that. Look, we found your DNA on the nitric gun you used to turn your boss into a lifeless chunk of ice. Time to confess, Rosie. Alright, I did it. I killed Dr. Stokes, but I never meant to do it. I don't get this. How do you not mean to do this stuff? Let's start to the beginning. The other day I got a memo from the personnel department saying there was a new job opening. I've been freaking out about losing my job when Dr. Stokes left, so I put myself forward right away. Told me to go to lab 8E8B for my interview. There were a bunch of scientists waiting there. Did you recognize any of them? No, they were all wearing surgical masks. They told me to lie back on the chair and drink a glass of iced tea. I was desperate for a job, so I did what they asked. As soon as I finished the drink, I felt myself drifting off. When I woke up, one of the masked scientists thrust a strange gun in my hands. I was feeling a bit woozy, but I took the gun away. But then they called Dr. Stokes in and told me to shoot her. And so you just did it? I can't explain the Secret Agent Ace. I just remember feeling very calm, like shooting someone was the most normal thing in the world. But as soon as I saw Dr. Stokes' frozen corpse, I felt the horror of what I had just done. I ran to her, but the scientists pulled me away, told me I had done a good job, and sent me back to my greenhouse. I know I should have confessed, but I was worried that you wouldn't believe me, and I wouldn't believe me either. Well, it's certainly a very strange story, Miss Summers, but the evidence speaks for itself. You're under arrest for the murder of Wendy Stokes. I love my boss. I would never kill anyone. I just don't understand it. Oh, snap. Alright, so I'm thinking 7 years with psychiatric help. Secret Agent Ace, I reviewed your case against Rosie Summers, and I'd like more information on exactly what happened to her before I decide on her responsibility in the murder of Wendy Stokes. I have to admit, Summers' account is really strange. She claims she was asked to kill Wendy and just didn't question it. Secret Agent Ace suspects that the murder may be linked to the Prozac drug Dreamlife is making from Brazilium. Will Secret Agent Ace look into the matter further and bring me some definite answers about what happened in that room? I'll see you in the court. Would you think they're testing Prozac on humans, Ace? You're right. Rosie did mention they gave her something to drink before the murder. About that, I have news, Ace. Nice. Nice. Alright, guys. We are going to the additional investigation. I'll see you guys later. This is Pitching Against 88. Over and out. Alright, so we just gotta grab 1 star and we're gonna be ready to go. Yeah, Dreamlife had way more to gain by killing her off because she might have known too much. So yeah, well, yeah, it kind of tricked us because it's not really 7 years. I mean, it's really not 0 years because she hasn't done it yet. So it's just they'll probably let her go actually once they learn in the next case what really happened. But anyways, guys, let's start this up. Mark, get set, go. Alright folks, Pitching Against 88, we are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. Let's go under the dome where Amir knows what happened with the drink, which I'm pretty sure it was being drugged. Alright, yep, I'm gonna go see you in your lab. Hey, so remember when I said I found something curious in the iced tea in your killer drink? Yes, but you couldn't have quite figured it out. Well, I did, and there was a super powerful sedative in the drink. Well, Rosie did tell us she fell asleep after drinking the iced tea the scientist gave her. Hey, so if Rosie wasn't lying about being sedated, then maybe she was also telling the truth about everything else. Mary, did you also find Prozac in the tea? The thing is, I don't actually have a sample of Prozac to compare it against, which means I can't test anything for it. In that case, Ace, we must return to Lab 80B to see if we can find a sample of the drug. There it is. It's gotta be it, right? No? Oh, so it's it, but it's not showing up yet. That's why. Yeah. Yep, Prozane. Hopefully there's still enough of the drug to get a sample. What's the report you found? Let's see. Corollary findings of meteorite incident 172. Ah, it's about the theft, I'm sure. Yeah. Uh-oh, maybe they killed her because they thought that she stole it. Oops. Let's hope the Prozane sample from the vial is enough for me to test Ace. And of course. Prozane is the drug that they made from beryllium. Interesting. Ace, I have no idea what all these graphs and equations on this incident report mean. Good point. Jasper's an astrophysicist. Maybe he'll know what this report's about. We also have Pickering, don't we? Jasper, what was this meteor incident all about? Well, this report considers something that occurred 6 months ago when Dreamlife was running tests to study the Meson flop plow field generated by the meteorite. Turns out Dreamlife ignored a whole bunch of geonuclear safety protocols with disastrous results. See this graph? It shows what happened when they tried to reverse the magnetic polarization of the meteorite's field, uncontrolled seismic activity. Wait, that's earthquakes, right? So are you saying... Well, I'm saying it was Dreamlife's reckless experiments that caused the Grimsboro earthquake. Wow, so Dreamlife caused the deaths of hundreds of people, and not to mention the floods and lava that nearly wiped out our city. And they never owned up to it? Ace, can you really imagine Rosetta Pierre taking responsibility for such an epic disaster? I'm not surprised they kept it a secret. Well, it's a secret no more, Ace. We should inform the interim mayor. I'm sure City Hall will not allow Dreamlife to operate after knowing that it nearly destroyed Grimsboro. They might be a little pissed off at us. Just a little bit. Ace, the sample of Prozane you found in the vial is exactly what I needed. Rosie's blood test is positive for this substance, which proves she had been given the drug. So Rosie was telling the truth about those scientists giving her something before the murder. Were you able to figure out how Prozane works? Fortunately, I need months of clinical trials to know exactly how Prozane works, and we haven't got time for that. Well, if Dreamlife's managed to make a drug that makes people commit murder, we need to stop them. I agree. We should talk to Nurse Jeffries. He helped with the experiments, might be intimidated into talking. Seems like no one here is intimidated to talk. Mr. Warren, as interim mayor, we have an urgent matter too. Well, actually, Ace, mayoral elections have just been held, and the people voted me in. I can't wait to serve my constituents as new mayor of Grimsboro. Well, congratulations on your appointment, Mayor Warren. Sir, I'm sorry to burden you on the day of your inauguration, but Secret Agent Ace has discovered the sordid truth about what's going on in our town these past months. And it turns out Dream Life, the tech company operating in the dome in the forest, was directly responsible for the recent natural disasters in Grimsboro. Wait, what are you saying? Are you saying they caused the earthquakes and floods? How is that even possible? We have evidence which proves the natural catastrophes were caused by Dream Life's recklessness experiments on the meteorite. Well, if what you say is true, then I'll request an emergency meeting to deal with this company at once. Secret Agent Ace, I can see that you're a valuable ally, and I look forward to achieving great things together. He seems like a nice guy. Hey, Mr. Jeffries, your game is up. We found the prose and we know you gave it to Rosie right before she killed Wendy Stokes. Hey, Secret Agent Ace, I never want to be a part of it. I swear, I'll tell you everything you want to know. You can start explaining about how the drug works. Well, I honestly can't say. My job was just to administer it and make sure patients' vitals didn't crash. In the early days, people reacted real bad to the drug. Some went unconscious, some lost their minds, and others died. The more recent test subjects didn't have so many side effects, especially Rosie, who remained stable throughout the experiment. Wait, remained stable? You mean aside from committing murder without wanting to? Hey, look, Secret Agent Ace, I wasn't there when that happened. The scientists never allowed me to stay. All I know is that they took brain scans of the patients, which they stored on a memory card. Maybe it's still in the experiment room. Alright, we'll have to search for this memory card, but you're going straight to jail. Now, Ace, let's grab an energy-boosting snack and then head to Lab 88B to find that memory card. Oh, snap. You might be able to exonerate her. Ace, could that broken memory card be holding the brain scans we're after? Let's fix it up. Heck yeah, super excited. Can't believe I'm not going to be able to play the last case. It's so frustrating. Oh, it's 64 gig. Yeah, it's got decent data, for sure. Ace, the memory card looks almost as good as new. Let's get it to Kathy. Alright. Well, we're going to leave it here, guys, for the stream. So, we'll see you guys later. Just kidding. I'm not going to let you guys wait. Come on. This is killer. This is killer. I mean, this is awesome. Ace, I managed to access the files of the memory card you found in Dream Life's experiment room. But they were full of sciencey stuff I couldn't get my head around, so I asked Martine for help. So what did she find? The card contained multiple brain scans, including Zoe's and Rosie's. Bingo. The nurse said that they took these scans while testing protozane on people. Did they show how the drug works? Well, Zoe's scans, which are 8 months old, show extensive damage, especially to particularly the hippocampus, which governs memory. Well, that explains why she couldn't remember anything bad that happened to her. And some of the early test subjects fared even worse. The memory card contained details of dozens of people who died during the experiments. Well, these must be all the missing people Zoe told us about. Now that we have a list of names, we'll be able to inform their families. I'll handle it. Also, it seems that the problems were successfully eliminated in later trials. Rosie's scans taken today showed no signs of damage. The only reaction in Rosie's brain was an almost total inhibition of neural responses in the amygdala once the drug entered her systems. The amygdala is part of the brain that governs our emotional reactions to things. The lowered activity in this area meant that Rosie would have suddenly stopped caring or feeling strong emotions about anything. So if you asked Rosie to kill someone she loved, she'd just do it? She wouldn't care? Well, pretty much. Removing emotions also removes the ability to worry about the consequences of your actions. It would have made Rosie docile and meek. Well, if Prozane makes people so docile, they'll do whatever you tell them. I dread to think what Dream Life could achieve with it. Well, the good news is the memory card revealed who was in charge of the Prozane trials. Of course. Narani. Finally, Ace, we have proof of Dr. Narani's involvement. Let's go arrest her and put an end to Dream Life's experiments. I feel like it's not the end of it, but it'll be a step in the right direction for sure. Gosh, you always do it, man. Dr. Narani. We found the brain scans of your human guinea pigs. You're under arrest. I should remember how quick-witted you are, Secret Agent Ace. But yes, after numerous failed attempts, our latest experiment on that interim has proved that we have finally perfected Protozane. Dr. Narani, your failed experiments killed a bunch of people, and for what? To create a drug that turns humans into emotionally dead murderers? We only killed Dr. Stokes because she wanted to leave the dome. We've got much bigger plans for Protozane than using it to kill people. Anyway, none of that matters now. A shipment of Protozane is good as ready to leave the dome. Soon the whole of Grumsborough will be putty in our hands. And the best thing is, there's no antidote. You cannot counter the effects of the drug. It's perfect. Alright, well, Dr. Narani, we have proof that you were in charge of experiments on Rosie and the others. Dream Life is finally going down and you're going to jail. You're under arrest. Well, my work here is done, Secret Agent, so take my medical equipment and throw me in prison. See if I care. She is evil. Evil. E-V-I-L. E-V-O-L. Evil. She's every type. She's a horrible human being. Yes, I agree. We've now discovered that one of the tests on the meteorite led to the earthquake. Let's hope the new mayor makes sure a company like Dream Life is never allowed to operate in our city again. And Chief, we have distinctive proof of human experimentation that Dream Life's been toasting Prozane on people like Zoe. Turns out the Prozane diminishes your emotions. Yep, It's got even worse news. I hope the effects of Prozane dissipate quickly, since Rosie had only been under its influence for a few minutes. But those brain scans you made found it clear that it all depends on the dose you receive. Earlier subjects got much bigger doses, and the effects lasted for hours. So Dream Life could turn people into sheep for hours or even days? Yes, as far as I can tell, Dr. Narani's right. There is no antidote. Oh my goodness. So if Dream Life manages to ship out the drug, we're going to have a new disaster on our hands? We cannot let this happen, Ace. Ace, every second counts. Go straight to Judge Powell for a warrant to search the dome, seize all the drugs, and shut down Dream Life for good. Yeah, something tells me that they've already got that ish out of the place. Secret Agents, based on your report, have concluded that Dream Life's experiment amounted to nothing less than multiple murders. Conclude that Rosie Summers was not responsible for her actions and will therefore complete a psychiatric rehabilitation program instead of serving a prison sentence. When you're on it, Rosie's case is just the tip of the iceberg. Dream Life's ready to unleash Prozane on Grimsborough, and we must stop them. Your prediction is granted, Secret Agents. Dream Life must be shut down. The CEO, Rosetta Pierre, is arrested. Here are the search warrants. You're authorized to use these state funds to stop this nefarious organization once and for all. Sweet. We must get to the dome. It's time for action, Ace. I've alerted Tony Marconi and his Hawkeye security team. They're surrounding the dome and stopping anyone or anything from leaving it. Go seize the drugs and arrest everyone responsible for making them. Yes. How much you want to bet Rosetta Pierre is the last murder victim? I will bet you it's Rosetta. Because someone else was pulling the strings, is my guess. And even though we may catch this, please tell me it's not the 20th. Yes! Hallelujah. Yes! It's releasing on the 19th. Yes! Yes! The best news ever. Yes! 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 Alright guys, phenomenal news. Phenomenal news. I will be here next week and I will be live streaming it. Yes, yes, yes. I'm very happy they did it on a Wednesday. It means I can still do my vacation and I can stream. I can see you guys all here. We'll make lots of notes of this. I don't even know where the teaser is. But anyways, holy crap. So anyways, I'll see you guys next week. I'll put up a whole bunch of stuff for everyone next week. So, we can all get on Wednesday and see this out. I'll see you guys later. It's been Chickens 88. Over and out. Yeah, pretty simple. Did me a good solid there. So that's for sure. So anyways, so that is awesome. So next Wednesday, yes. That makes me extremely happy. Extremely happy. Ah, that's cool. That's cool. So where's this teaser picture that you guys keep talking to me about? Is it on the Discord? Let me check. I'm not seeing any. We saw it when you finished the case. Oh, is it back in there? Oh, I didn't even know they did that. Okay, I'm looking at this. I didn't know they did that. Oh, come on. Oh, don't break on me. It's like breaking on me. I'm so excited. Great, my computer is like crashing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, it just crashed. Definitely better now than the taping, but I'm gonna go take a look. I know you guys can't see it, but let's see. Investigate. I want to see what the preview is. No, there's no preview. That's the elite mode. That was just elite mode, guys. That was the elite mode. They haven't done the teaser trailer or the teaser image for it. Anyways, guys, I will see you guys next Wednesday. Please show up. Make sure you guys are ready and able. And I'll look back at my stream too. So, see you guys later. This has been Chickens 88. Over and out.